Jeanine DiMenna. I'm owner and executive chef at the View Grill restaurant in Glen Cove, New York. I'm Jeanine DiMenna. I'm owner and executive chef at the View Grill restaurant in Glen Cove, New York. I've been cooking for 30 years and I've owned my own restaurant for 17 years. I stayed in my hometown, never left, so I'm very involved in my community. I'm ready to prove that I'm bigger than a small town chef. Bring it on.
You must use those three categories as inspiration for your first dish. The chef with the least successful dish after this challenge will go bust. Only 3 chefs will make it to the next round of Chef Roulette. You guys ready to take a spin?
Yeah. Ready.
Yeah. Here we go. Your cuisine is Thai.
Yes.
Your ingredient? Pork.
I think of carnival, I think of guilty pleasure food. What I'm going to make is a pork stuffing that I'm actually wrap into a wonton and then fry that. I'm graving the tenderloin. I'm adding lime to it, lemongrass, little fish sauce, chilies, salt, sweet, spicy, all the flavor points that make for great Thai food. I want to grind it up myself, so I'm taking the pork and I'm adding it to a food processor. I was born in Glen Cove, Long Island. Actually, I've been cooking in Glen Cove for my whole career, so competing here is a big deal for me. I want to prove to myself that I can do this. Kicking it up a notch, right? I start adding mushrooms and some string beans to the wonton wrappers, and then I'm putting the pork filling inside like a crispy egg roll. When I think of Thai, I think of really bold, hot flavors. So my dipping sauce, I'm going to make that really, really spicy. Add a little lemongrass in there and ginger and lime. Out of the group, I'm the less experienced chef, so I'm here to give it my all. It's not bad.
Include in your dish.
Ooh, that stinks.
This ingredient must be sweet, it must be brown, and it must be dry. Good luck, chef. 11 minutes remain in this round.
Boom. There's a curveball thrown at us. I'm racking my brain trying to figure out what sweet, brown, and dry, and I come across the ladyfingers. They're semi-brown looking, and they have a lemony flavor to them, and they have sugar on them. So I said, let me take these and chop them up and add them as the sweetness to my dipping sauce. I think it's going to work out okay. So now I'm running over and I'm dropping my wontons in the fryer. I'm more worried about overcooking them than undercooking them, but the clock's running down, so I'm just hoping it's okay. I'm good, I think. I take my wontons out, I'm taking them over to my station, and the pork's not cooked through. I'm putting them on for a second. I'm really panicked in the pork, so I got to cook in time. I got to get plated here.
Jonathan, Chef Jeanine, tell us about your dish.
What I prepared is a spicy pork wonton. My inspiration was thinking carnival being fried, Thai being very, very spicy.
This round, you will have 40 minutes to prepare a dish using the same assigned protein. The protein you'll be cooking with this evening, venison. Now, seems pretty simple, right? But this kitchen you've been cooking in is no ordinary kitchen. While you're cooking, you're going to hear an alarm go off. The entire kitchen is going to spin just like a roulette wheel. Your food.
I'm not usually a show-off, but the kitchen is one place I could shine, so I'm not going to hold back. What I'm making is a pan-seared pistachio-crusted venison tenderloin. I want to make a potato and blue cheese scallion with a little rosemary. I grate up the potatoes and I'm adding them to a bowl with the blue cheese and then put that aside. I have a lot to prove and I have a lot on the line. I feel kind of okay.
Shall we? Step away from your cooking stations.
My stomach doesn't flip. I really don't know where this is going.
It is time to up the stakes here in Kitchen Casino. Let's spin the wheel. Come back.
I'm panicking because I don't know how I'm going to react to what lands in front of me. Come back to me.
And the wheel has stopped. Get cooking, chefs. You've got 28 minutes remaining. Everything at your station has to be used in the dish.
Oh my God.
Chef Lisa is at the Latin American venison station. Chef Jonathan is at the pistachio venison station. Chef Jeanine is at the Italian venison station.
Oh boy. I get Lisa's station. And I'm not sure really what direction she's going in with this, but I see some dried fruit chutney. I'm going to give that my own twist and add some apples
Fruit is a good call, considering what that animal eats. Incorporating that back in, you're able to give it some sort of acidity and sweetness that it otherwise would never get.
That's good. Venison was already in with the marinade, but I don't want to just serve chutney and venison. So quinoa, I'm just hoping that's going to be cooked in time. I know what I want to do at this point, and I'm just hoping that this is going to be my dish. I see the chocolate sauce with some nice fruity flavor, and then I see the poblano. I know exactly where I want to go with this. I'm making a Southwest pan-seared venison with a chocolate poblano chipotle sauce. I want to puree it and strain it to put that over the top of the venison. It's nice and sweet. The tenderloin is in the pan already, but it's cooked on one side and not on the other side. I'm worried about getting it cooked through. But also there's a mushroom polenta, and I have to figure out how I'm going to incorporate this in to keep it Southwest. So I'm adding the cheese into the polenta, and I'm just hoping that all the components come together.
Chef Jeanine, tell us about your dish.
I've made a Southwest venison tenderloin with a chocolate poblano sauce and a cheese and mushroom polenta.
Gavin, how did she do?
The venison is cooked correctly. It's seasoned very nice. The sauce is great with it. I just don't feel like anything was forced on the plate. I feel like everything had a meaning to where it was, and that's why you had it there.
Extremely difficult circumstances. You know, venison was the challenge, and you hit venison right on the head.
Chef Jeanine, I think that you embraced the challenge. I give you a 4.
Thank you very much.
All right, you need a 1 or better. Aaliyah, how have you scored Chef Jeanine this evening?
I think that you did a great job. 4.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Jeanine. You are moving on. Made it to the final round. And this round is called Chef Poker. Now, I've randomly shuffled this deck, so it's all about the luck of the draw. I'm going to deal 3 cards in the center of the table that will contain ingredients that you both must include in your dish. Radish, calamari, and creme de cassis.
The cassis is a sweet liqueur. That's not my favorite ingredient.
I will now deal 2 new cards that will be unique to you. You will have the option to stay and keep the cards that I've given you, or draw, stay or draw.
Draw.
Both cards.
Yeah.
Your new ingredients are tapioca pudding and ponzu.
I feel my stuff is a little bit more solid and more translatable. The poker table is going to be my redemption.
30 minutes on the clock, please. The biggest gamble of your life starts now.
Got it. Jeanine, I love you, but this is mine to take home.
All right, we'll see. Jonathan's a great competitor. He's a really talented chef, and if I want to win, I really have to step up my game. What I'm making is a fried calamari with a tapioca ponzu dipping sauce and cassis pickled vegetables with radishes.
The first round, Jeanine scored a 6 out of 10. And then she killed it. Jeanine killed it, you know? So now you can see that she has that confidence.
I'm taking an Asian route because of the ponzu, because of the radishes. Calamari goes great with Asian flavors. I'm making 2 batters. I'm making 1 dry and 1 wet. And what I'm going to do is dredge the calamari in the dry, then into the wet, and then back into the dry, and then fry it that way. It creates a really, really good crust. I'm feeling pretty confident at this point. Maybe I could really win this.
Less than 20 minutes remaining in this round.
I want to get my radishes on so I can start pickling them. So I'm chopping my radishes. I have pea shoots. I have string beans. Nice colorful vegetables. And I decide to pickle the vegetables with the cassis. I don't know if that's going to be the right move. But I came here to take a risk, and that's what I'm going to do. If this works, it's going to work out well. So we have 15 minutes left. My fried calamari is already done, and now I'm going to start making my ponzu dipping sauce. I'm feeling good. I think I might have a shot at this point. In my dipping sauce, I have the tapioca mixed with water. I added the ponzu to that. I'm tasting my sauce, and it's actually a little sweet to me. So I'm adding a little chili pepper to it to kind of tame the sweetness, give it a little sweet heat. I feel like I can win, but I never like to jinx myself.
Look at the clock. This is it.
My calamari's out of the fryer, but I look over, and my pickled vegetables still aren't ready yet. I can't afford to have any setbacks. I'm so close to the finish line.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, go.
3 seconds. Come on. 2, 1. Hands in the air.
I'm looking at my dish, and for the first time in this competition, I'm really starting to feel good about myself.
Casino. The chef left standing will have the chance to spin the high roller wheel to win a jackpot up to $30,000. Chef Jeanine, tell us about your dish this evening.
What I've prepared tonight is a calamari Asian style with a ponzu tapioca dipping sauce and pickled cassis vegetables.
Chef Jeanine, I have to start by saying I love these radishes. I've just been like picking at them around the plate and just eating it. I love this pickle. It was a great idea to do a pickle with the fried calamari to sort of cut that fried fattiness.
Gavin, how have you scored Chef Jeanine this evening?
I gave you a 3.
Aaliyah, how have you scored Chef Jeanine?
3.
6 out of 10. Gavin, how have you scored Chef Jonathan this evening?
I gave you a 4 today for your efforts.
Well, it's pretty good. All you need is a 2 or better to stay alive.
Come on, 3 or 4.
Aaliyah, how have you scored Chef Jonathan this evening?
I give you a 3.
Thank you so much, Jeanine. Thank you.
I'm so happy for you.
Chef Jeanine, man, you fought one hell of a
It
fight.
was wonderful, really.
But I have to say this, you've gone bust.
Take care. Thank you.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I never thought I'd make it to the last round. Win or lose, I'm leaving here today with a lot of confidence. It's definitely a high point in my career. I really proved to myself I'm a pretty good chef. It's kind of bittersweet.